Welcome to the Wellness Biz Academy, where we turn passionate practitioners into profitable practice owners. I'm Cass Duffield, corporate business strategist and naturopath, showing you how to build a thriving practice with simple, proven systems that work. Let's create the practice that you long to have, because it's time to start living your passion and growing your practice. Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Cass Duffield and I'm your host for the Soulful Marketing Unleashed podcast. Today, we are going to dig deep into a topic that I know means so much to many of you, and that topic is why your books aren't full. Yes, it's a common complaint, and I'm going to share with you today why that is happening and what you can do to fix it. What I want for you is for your books to start filling up and for you to start getting the results for the work that you're putting into your business. When you started your business as a healer, a helper, or a coach, I'm sure that you heard the adage, build it and they will come. Well, that didn't pan out, did it? The thing is, you did build it, but they didn't come. And now you're stuck and you're not sure what the next steps are. You're wondering what to do. Don't worry, that's exactly what we are going to unpack here today. Why your books aren't filling up and why you're not getting traction. I will help you find ways to solve these issues with some simple tips and strategies. First up, friends, I need us to get clear on where you're showing up, where you're building your audience, and where you are trying to foster connections with potential clients. Quite often, I see entrepreneurs limiting their visibility to just one platform or one marketing channel. Most often, that is a social media platform. This might not even be the right platform to get in front of the right clients. Often it's the platform that you enjoy or the platform that you spend the most time on. However, that may not be the best place to be able to connect with your ideal clients. And the thing is too, right now, statistics show us that less than 1% of your audience on social media will see your organic posts, and less than half of that will jump over from social media to your website. And that is the place where you need them to go. You need them to be on your website to book a call or to sign up to work with you. So if you are spending all of your time on social media and particularly on just one platform, you are drastically limiting your potential reach. It's really like fishing with a net that's full of holes. Potential clients are scattered over a wide variety of platforms and channels and spaces. The key is choosing the ones where your ideal clients hang out, and you need to be there. You need to show up and have a presence in those spaces. The next point that I want to make here is that you need diversity in your marketing plan. This ensures that you're able to reach the most amount of potential clients in a broad amount of spaces. So friends, are you using email marketing? Is your website optimized? Is it driving traffic for you? Are you leveraging partnerships? Are you growing networks? Are you looking for more opportunities to market yourself and what it is that you do? Are you looking for guest appearances on podcasts to run membership masterclasses? There's great opportunity in showing yourself to aligned audiences. If the answer is no to any of those, then now is the time. You need to start considering how to create a more diversified plan for your marketing, a plan that will get you in front of more people, that will broaden your reach. Now, beyond limited marketing exposure, I would like to ask you a question. Are you actually asking for the booking? Are you asking for someone to book in with you? Are you sharing what you offer? Are you sharing your booking link? So many times when I audit the social media accounts and marketing accounts of my clients and different entrepreneurs that I'm working with, I see very few and sometimes none at all call to actions. A call to action is when you're actually asking somebody to come on board and work with you, or asking them to jump onto your email list. So that call to action is really, really important. It's actually the number one thing you want your audience to be doing. You want to make a call to action for them to come onto your website and download your freebie or make a booking with you. But if you want that to happen, you have to start asking for it. You need to start regularly sharing your call to action. And as I said, that could be signing up to your email list. It could be jumping on a discovery call. It could be booking in to work with you one-on-one. It could be booking in for a package or a program. The truth is, even soulful entrepreneurs need to ask for the sale. We need to make it easy for our potential clients to work with us. Revenue is the whole point of your business. You are in business to make money for yourself. You need an income. Without revenue, you have a very time-consuming hobby. So I'm on a mission to help you start getting some runs on the board and to get more clients in the door. The next thing I'd like to bring to your attention on this point is, how are you communicating with your audience? How are you speaking to that potential client base? You probably heard me speak before about how important it is to get that foundation right. You need to understand their pain points. You need to understand the solutions that they need, and you need to offer those right solutions. Right now, too, let's be honest, we know we are in slightly tougher economic times. What we know from these times is that people don't buy what they want, they buy what they need. So you need to use messaging in your marketing that speaks to the solution you offer and why they need it right now. Make a really valuable proposition in your offer. Share the transformation that they are going to get and that they know they need. That will help them to stand up and say, yes, that is exactly what I need. Book me in. The other element that I think is worth considering right now is the art of the discovery call. I know that many online entrepreneurs the last few years have moved away from offering this service, but it can offer a really personal touch that helps potential clients see that you're the right person. They can talk to you and understand what you offer and how you fit. So you get that emotional connection. I do see also, being in this realm for many, many years, when we have these economic times and economic downturns, people need a little bit more help to get over the line to work with us. That personal touch of a discovery call can be the thing that sets it apart for you. So I'd like you to think about reintroducing your discovery calls if you haven't already got them. I want you to think about your discovery call as an art form. I call it an art form, and I really think it is. It's not about giving that person a free consultation. It's about showing that you understand their problem. It's about you showing that you have experience addressing it and that you're offering testimonials and experiences that you've had helping other clients with that exact issue. The best discovery calls in my book are under 20 minutes, and if you can do it, 10 minutes is even better. And the result is an amazing new client that's booked in to work with you. So remember, with our bookings, where are you sharing your booking link? Are you being very proactive about it? Don't wait to be asked. You need to make a point of sharing it regularly in all sorts of spaces and places. Also, make it easy to find. Have that link on your social media profiles. Have it in all of your emails. Have it on your lead magnets and your freebies. Make it super, super easy for someone to find this link and book in with you. Now, more than just sharing your booking link, I want you to have a look at your booking process. How easy is it to book with you? Really, let's be honest here. Have you taken a look at your website with fresh eyes from the perspective of a potential new client? Is your website user-friendly? Can they see really clearly your booking link and what you do? Does that link work? And friends, don't laugh. So many times I have audited clients' websites to find their booking link actually doesn't work. So take a minute, jump onto your website, click the link and make sure it works. I also want to add here, if you don't have an online booking system, you really should consider adding one. Having an email me or a contact me form just doesn't cut it in this time. We need an online booking process that is going to be easy and simple for someone to do themselves. Using an email me or a contact me form instead is a huge barrier and will actually deter potential clients from booking in with you. So think about the entire process. It needs to be easy. It needs to feel smooth. It needs to feel seamless. This is the start of the journey that is working with you, and you need this to start on a positive note. Continuing down the path of websites just for a minute, I want to think about your website, and I want you to think about this as a digital shop front. Your website is creating the first impression about your business and your brand. Is your website telling that potential client, that visitor, what they need to know about working with you? Are the benefits clearly laid out? Are you offering compelling reasons why they should work with you? Have you clearly defined your pricing and your processes? Think of all the questions that a potential client or a website visitor might have, and then answer those on your website clearly and succinctly. Often a key contributing factor to low volume in your bookings is actually your audience size. Particularly important for the healers and the helpers and the coaches that are working purely online. You need an audience of potential clients who could work with you. The bigger that audience is, the bigger likelihood you have of filling your books. So frankly, you need an audience of the right people for you to sell to. Many times entrepreneurs tell me that they're not getting bookings or that they've had a launch absolutely flop. But when we consider what's really happening behind these issues, we often find that they didn't have a big enough audience to start with. It takes time to build an audience. It takes time to establish trust and credibility. It takes patience and it takes perseverance. But if you put in the work, position yourself as an authority in your field with the right content and the right messages, and work on building that audience to support the revenue that you want to make, it has a massive flow-on effect to the business success that you can attain. The flip side of patience and perseverance, the other side of that coin, friends, is consistency. And I know you've heard me talk about this before. You really do need to show up consistently. Consistency fosters trust, and it helps you be known for what you do. Consistent marketing efforts that put you in front of your prospective clients is exactly what you need to do. It increases the likelihood of them booking in with you. Remember too that statistically we know the average person needs to hear from you a minimum of 7 times before they'll jump in and work with you. This year I've actually seen that stat quoted as high as 30 times before someone will work with you. So what we do know, whichever one of those stats is accurate right now, is it takes a number of times of a person seeing you before they decide to step up and work with you. So the one-off time that you mentioned your consults or your program and didn't get any responses just wasn't enough to get traction in your business. As someone who's built a thriving practice with one-to-one clients, I was seeing 30 to 40 clients a week. I want to open your mind further here to the idea that there are more ways to create the revenue that you want to generate and the life that you want to have beyond just one-to-one clients. My personal experience of seeing over 30 clients every week, although the clinic was doing phenomenally well, I personally was not. I was run down. I was exhausted. I ended up with severe burnout. And that's when I saw the need to expand my business model. I started to include programs and packages. I added DIY services and online programs that were self-paced. I also added more wholesale products and products related to my clinic. So taking what you do and expanding it into recurring revenue streams, passive revenue streams, or online revenue streams really can change the trajectory of your business. Even if you do fill your books in your one-to-one model, which is completely possible following the tips that I've shared with you today, friends, there will forever be a glass ceiling that you just can't overcome. There are only so many hours in a day, so there's only so many clients you can see in a week. It will cap your income. So if you want to move beyond that, adding other revenue streams to your business will move you past that point. It will also take the pressure off you, and it will help build a business that's more resilient. Because one of the biggest problems we have in the one-to-one business model is if we aren't working with clients, we're not getting paid. So if you're sick or you want a holiday or you need time off, it can be really hard to plan ahead for that. So if you can think about all the different ways that you might be able to add some different revenue streams, I just want to get your thinking cap on and have a think about what that might be for you. It could be beyond programs and courses and packages. Perhaps you could offer ebooks, subscriptions, memberships, webinars, masterclasses, workshops. There's a whole range of things that you could be doing that will generate revenue for you beyond the one-to-one business model. So my friend, there you have it. Some food for thought as to why your books may not be as full as you would like, and some tips from me on what you can do to start moving out of that rut. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found these insights helpful and that you've got some tips that you can take and start using right now to improve your client booking numbers. If you've enjoyed this episode, I would love for you to share it with your friends, and I would also love for you to leave a review. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time on Soulful Marketing Unleashed. Thank you for listening to the Wellness Business Academy podcast with me, Cass Duffield. If you are interested in growing your practice, come get my free guide, The Practice Success Toolkit, at cassduffield.com or grab it in the show notes. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.